To sports, here's Charles Aruka. And so, Charles, any surprises there that it went to Yaya Toure?
Well, it depends on which perspective you decide to look at that matter. But in any case, welcome to Sports News. And as Ijoma has just declared, Manchester City and Cote d'Ivoire midfielder Yaya Toure has been named the best player in Africa for a third time. It was a near clean sweep for Nigeria at the GloCAF Awards in Lagos this night after the country won 5 awards in various categories at the annual event. Coach Stephen Keshi was named Coach of the Year. Nigeria also won the National Team of the Year and the Youth National Team of the Year. Kelechi Iheanacho emerged as the most promising young talent in Africa. And Nigeria's supporters club were not left out of the awards as the Rafiu Ladipo-led band won the CAF Fair Play Award for their exceptional performance at various competitions in 2013. But it was not all about Nigeria, as the Club of the Year went to Al Ahly of Egypt for winning the CAF Champions League, while the African Player of the Year, based in Africa, went to Mohamed Aboutrika, also of Egypt. And as part of preparations for the FIFA World Cup in Brazil, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will play a friendly match against Mexico on March the 5th. The match, which comes 9 months after the 2-2 draw in Houston, Texas last year, will be played at the Reliant Stadium in Georgia Dome and at AT&T Stadium in Atlanta, USA. Nigeria face Argentina, Iran and Bosnia-Herzegovina in Group F, while Mexico play in Group A against hosts and 5-time winners Brazil, Croatia and Cameroon. In female soccer now, Nigeria's Super Falcons have reached the final round of qualifying series for the 2014 African Women's Championship, following the withdrawal of Sierra Leone. In a letter by the Sierra Leone Football Association to the Confederation of African Football and the Nigeria Football Federation, the SFA said the decision is based on financial reasons. Super Falcons will have to wait for the winner of the fixture between Kenya and Rwanda to know their final round opponents. The 9th African Women Championship Finals will be held in Namibia from October the 11th to the 25th, 2014. In club soccer, Cardiff City's new manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made Heerenveen midfielder Magnus Eikrem his first signing for the Welsh side. The 23-year-old Norwegian, who helped win 2 Norwegian league titles under Solskjaer at Molde and was sold by the former Manchester United striker to the Dutch club last June, has joined Cardiff on an undisclosed fee. Eikrem spoke of his delight at moving to Wales and linking up with Solskjaer, who is also Norwegian. And that's it on Sports News. It's back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
Unveiling the new look of Guinness. Discover a colorful world of more.
We move over to the foreign scene now, and doctors say the health of former Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon has deteriorated further. They had said last week that Mr. Sharon's health was showing signs of a slow and gradual deterioration and his life was in danger. The 85-year-old is suffering a malfunction of several organs, including his lungs, and has been in a coma since 2006. Meanwhile, Cynthia Arret tells us about yet another helicopter crash involving 5 people.
It's certainly an unfortunate situation. The U.S. Navy MH-53E Sea Dragon was on a routine training mission when the incident occurred. The U.S. Coast Guard officials say they responded to a downed aircraft report. The helicopter involved in Tuesday night's crash in the UK was a HH-60G Pave Hawk helicopter that belonged to the U.S. Air Force. Sadly, this is not a first-time occurrence, as the same model of helicopter crashed back in 2012 in Oman, killing 2 Navy crew members. Also today, Russia has stepped up to Syria's defense again. The country has blocked a UN Security Council statement condemning the Syrian government's use of airstrikes against civilians in the city of Aleppo. Attacks using barrel bombs and Scud missiles by President Bashar al-Assad's forces have killed hundreds of people. Plus, South Sudan's rebels are strengthening their defenses in the key city of Bentiu in anticipation of a government offensive to recapture it. Finally, Islamist militants in Somalia have issued a directive banning companies from providing internet services. The Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab group has given firms 15 days to shut down mobile internet and fiber optic services, which are due to launch soon. And that's it from me. Those are the top stories on the foreign scene.
Well, thanks a lot, Cynthia. And the main news again. The father of one of the women abused for allegedly stealing pepper in Ijebu has confirmed that his daughter has died after the horrendous incident in Lagos. An aide of the Kwara State Deputy Governor has been killed while trying to arrest a motorcyclist who allegedly obstructed their convoy. President Goodluck Jonathan has scored his administration, describing his government as the best in Nigeria's history. And doctors have confirmed that former Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon's health has deteriorated further. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Kunyato. Good night.